Hi, I'm Lizzie and welcome to my garden here at the Rose Press. I'm going to show you today how to grow absolutely beautiful snapdragons from seed. So snapdragons you can sow in the autumn to get a head start if you've got a greenhouse and can leave them there over the winter. But if you don't, then now is a brilliant time to sow snapdragons. You can sow them anytime from January onwards because they actually take quite a long time to germinate. They can take up to 30 days to eventually poke through that soil and show kind of green growth. So you want to start them off nice and early. That's why we start them off a bit earlier in the growing season, so that when the heat and more light comes later on in spring, they've already germinated and then they can just grow from there. So one of the things that's different about snapdragons and quite a few other seeds that we'll be sowing at the moment is that they actually need to have light to germinate. So rather than poking the seeds into the soil or laying some soil down, putting the seeds on and then covering it with compost, with snapdragons you don't put any compost on top of them. So what I've done already is use this tray, filled it up with compost, just normal compost that you can get, peat free ideally if you can, but at the moment just get anything you can get hold of. Any compost from the garden centre will be absolutely fine. And then I have watered it, because what I don't want to do is put all the seeds on, water it and then wash away. Snapdragon seeds are absolutely tiny, but they grow into the most beautiful flowers. And this apple blossom seed that I've got in both my beautiful bouquet pack and also my cutting garden pack is absolutely gorgeous. It is a really nice new variety that I think you're all going to absolutely love. I'm also selling it as individual seed packets on my website, so if you haven't bought one of the packs but you want to grow along, then now is a brilliant time to go and get them. So you can sow them all the way into kind of March and beginning of April, and we won't plant them out until May after the last frosts have gone. But it's not, because they take so long to germinate, we want to get a head start. Now what you need to do after you've filled up your compost and watered it, and I'm using these seed cell trays. I got these because I bought some violas from the garden centre and it came with these little kind of plug things. You can sow them anywhere, they don't have to be in seed cells, but it is much easier if you know that you can put one in each cell and you know when they've germinated, and if they haven't then you know that it's not going to happen and you can pick another one. So just please be so careful when you're getting these seeds out. They are absolutely tiny, so once you've done that you need to go and wash your hands and make sure you've not got any mud on your hands at all, because they're really difficult to keep apart from compost, because they look exactly the same. So they're very small seeds, and there should be 10 seeds at least in your pack, but they might get stuck at the bottom of a few of those hats. So these are absolutely tiny. So we've put the compost in, we've watered them, and then I'm just going to put them one by one as close to the middle as possible, but it really doesn't matter. And if you put more than one in a tray in the seed cell, it's really not the end of the world. So I'm just going to do this really carefully. You won't be able to see this at all. They are absolutely tiny, but they grow, like I say, grow into beautiful plants, really nice and tall, and they have so much colour, and they're also brilliant for cut flowers as well. Yeah, snapdragons are absolutely gorgeous and real cottage garden favourite. So you just literally pop them on top of the soil. Oh, they're going stuck. There we go. Pop them on top of the soil, and then I'm just going to leave it there. I've got some in there, but it's going to take me a while to get them out. And then I'll pop my label in where I've got up to. And make sure you do label them, especially if you're growing lots of snapdragons. But if you don't have these cells, you can grow them in just normal trays, but just try and spread them out as much as possible. And what we will do is put them on a sunny windowsill or into a nice warm place until they germinate. So if you've got a greenhouse in a sunny spot, then that's absolutely fine as well. Try and put them nice near the top so they've got lots and plenty of light. And once they start germinating, we will then either pot them on into bigger pots and then plant them out after the last frost, sorry, in May. But yeah, so I've also got different coloured snapdragons on my website, and I will be sowing plenty more, but this was just to get you all started. So if you haven't already got your snapdragon seeds, then now is a brilliant time. I'm going to carry on sowing the rest of these, and I can't wait to see all of your pictures of you sowing your snapdragons and all of your beautiful flowers in the summer. Thanks for watching.